Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Today it's match day, Juventus Cremonese, Allianz Stadium, 8:45 p.m. And the good news for the people that loves the format, I will do the pre-game and watch along on this channel. So I'm inviting you to join so that we can interact together about what is going well, what we need to do better, but hopefully we can celebrate 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, but most importantly, celebrating a most and really important win today, 3 points all together. It will not be as easy as the ranking of Serie A is telling us, with Juve second and Cremonese trying to take that last chance to avoid relegation. I have to bring you back to the 4th of January to tell you how difficult it is to play against Cremonese. You remember, 91st minute, that's the time that we had to wait before that free kick of Arkadiusz Milik that brought back to Torino the 3 points, being able to score the only goal of the game. Of course, it's a different situation. We are in the month of May. We have a few games to play. We are playing today the second to last game in the Allianz Stadium. Then we have Milan and it's over. Juventus wants to forget 22-23 as soon as possible. And we are playing today, just to give you another sign, with the new home shirt, 23-24. Some Juventini, they are really already loving the shirt. Some people, they still need to get used to it. Well, what better occasion to start playing with a shirt and start giving that shirt an ID of a winning ID, because that's what we have to go for. To finish the season, trying to win all the games in Serie A, the remaining 4 games, and also the return game against Sevilla, so that we can go into the final and trying to lift silverware that will qualify us on the field in the Champions League of next year. It's Sevilla in Europa League, but also like Max Allegri said yesterday in press conference, top 4, Juve tra le prime 4, Juventus in the top 4, because we need to have an alternative. If we are not able to beat Sevilla or if we are not able to win the final, we need to do it also in the top 4. And yesterday, a few teams in Serie A, they gave us a fantastic assist. Well, an assist doesn't mean that you score. Sometimes you can even miss a goal without nobody in front of it. Well, today we have to put that ball and take it into the net, because Lazio yesterday 2-2 against Lecce, Salernitana beating Atalanta, Milan losing 2-0 against Spezia, only Inter was winning. Today we have the opportunity to take again 3 points over Inter, being again alone second at 3 games of the end of Serie A. Today we can take a big distance over Lazio, Milan, Roma, Atalanta. But first of all, we need to beat Cremonese. Otherwise, we can speak for nothing. Just a few words about my day of yesterday. Yesterday, I watched the Under-19 winning over Napoli 2-1. I was super happy. Also, a fantastic, beautiful goal of Kenan Yildiz. A guy that has nothing to do in Under-19. We are clear about that. Next season, he will play with a next-gen team. And who knows, some cameo in the first team. That's what I really hope and wish for him. Not only Under-19, then I switch television and I watch Notts County. Notts County finally getting promoted and playing real English football again after so many years. So happy for them. If people are asking why are you speaking about Notts County, you have to study the history of Juve and the link between Juve and Notts County. And then in the evening, I finished my beautiful day of football in RWDM, a team that was totally dismantled, that didn't exist anymore, collapsed, total collapse. In 2015, they started again from Amateur League, and finally, after 8 years, they are promoted. Promoted the last time that they were in first division, it was 21 years ago. So super happy for them. Yesterday with my son, we celebrated, we chanted, it was really, really nice. Well, if we understand the importance of the games, that means that we have to play with the best possible weapons, not with a big turnover thinking about Sevilla. And this is where Gazzetta dello Sport is actually building their lineup about. Perin will be in the goal, that has already been confirmed by Max Allegri. And then you see Bremer that is back together with Rugani and Danilo. In the middle of the field, Quadrado is resting with Barbieri on the right side. Second game for him from the start. Rabiot is there, Paredes instead of Locatelli. Paul Pogba, big news, can he start? Can he make his debut from the first minute in Serie A finally today on the 14th of May? If so, would be really nice, would be really beautiful. Then I tell you, don't miss But seriously, don't miss the watch along and Kostic, the number 17 that is there on the left side up front, Milik and Federico Chiesa. So if we are looking at that lineup, we can say it's a serious lineup. A lineup that means we want to have the 3 points today. But then you have another version, the version of the youth, of the maxi turnover, with Perin into the goal, Alexandro Rugani Gatti, a lot of changes there in defense, Ealing Jr. on the left, Barbieri on the right, Miretti, Fagioli with Paredes, so everyone is resting. The 5 men from the midfield, they are all resting. Up front, Moiskin, Milik, also up front, everyone is resting. So this is a maxi turnover with so many youth, Keane, Ealing Jr., Miretti, Fagioli, Barbieri, so many youth players on the field. Guys, what team do you believe Max will play with today? Which one are you most excited about? Which one do you want to see? The one that is going for the 3 points with the best possible weapons, or the youth team? Also taking a risk, because that maxi turnover, we will have to pay attention. Also monitoring carne secchi this evening. Well, Tuttosport is saying Giovane Juve, youth Juve, young Juve. Giuntoli is watching you. That's a good one. Why? Because Giuntoli, of course, he will not watch live, but then he will record the video and he will watch the young teams if they will play today. Why is he watching? Why is it important to observe them? Why is it a big chance for the young players to prove themselves today against Cremonese? Well, because next year a lot of players will come back. We are speaking about McKennie, Kulusevski, Arthur, Zakaria. All of them, they have nearly 0 chances to be reconfirmed by their team where they are playing now in UK, because they are all in Premier League. Well, they will all come back. That's a miss of 135 million. With Giuntoli that will have to decide which player to keep, which player to sell, and if he's not able to sell some of them, well, some young players will have to be sacrificed, unfortunately, because you can't have an extra large team. Hopefully this is not the case, and that's why today the young players, they will need to prove themselves a lot, but really a lot. We grew up that beautiful value of players, like I told you, Ealing Jr., the value of that player grew. Miretti, Fagioli, even Barbieri can even grow his value today. Well, these players, they will have to do really well in front of Giuntoli. Why am I speaking as if Giuntoli is already a certainty? Well, for one simple reason. There was a meeting yesterday to build the future of Napoli between De Laurentiis, Spalletti, there were some other people, they were all there, except of one person, Giuntoli. Giuntoli was not there to build the future of Napoli. Maybe it's because it's already certain that he will join Juve, waiting for the last details before him joining Juve and starting to work on selling these guys, like Gazzetta dello Sport is saying, but also in trying to understand and identify which young players are worth keeping in the first team of Juve. Ragazzi, this was the last news for me. I hope you enjoyed that small, short video. Again, I give you a meeting this evening for pregame and watch along, and hopefully we can celebrate. We can celebrate all together. Grazie, forza, Juve.